continuing on a little bit, here's an Emerald Isle giant that's on the side of the house. And as you can see, what's pretty funny is this ice is really just popping up here, man. Look at this. Sheets and sheets of ice. It's amazing. There's a lot of ice out here, guys. A lot. I'm talking a lot of ice. Look at it. Oh, I'm not going to screw with him because this will melt. It'll water him if nothing else. So what's interesting is I was actually recording, and evidently I found out that it must have stopped. But here's a Maritima that I pulled completely out of the ground, or pulled the ice off of it. We'll see if this guy lives in 6 months. I was told this is a zone 9 palm. So we'll see. I've always loved the look of the Maritima. It's planted on the south side of my house, so hopefully it gets some of the heat from the home. Here's a bald head palmetto. This thing was completely covered in ice, and I just picked it right up. And then here's a Tamaulipas. Still do that, which is pretty funny. Look at this. Amazing. If nothing else, this is going to be tons of water for everybody. So now that we're getting back in the 60s on the weekend and 70s, things are going to start picking up. And then here's a Louisiana. So you'll see all these, man. All these look so much. All these look okay. I'll walk you through Sabal Row on the south side. Oh boy, here we go. There's that slide. Here's a Mexicana. Man, this is just insane. And this is like caked in ice. Here's the Mexicana, which is about to put out his first proper split or actual fan leaf. Here's a Riverside. Let's see if I can pull this stuff off. Out of curiosity. Can I? Let's see. Man, this thing is just frozen, flipping solid, man. Look at this. I mean, there's no taking this off. I'm just going to leave this on because it's just going to damage it even more. Here's a Lisa. I knocked off ice off of this one. And again, you can see everyone is just covered in ice, man. This is insane. Look at all this ice. My Uranus over here. This is the guy that last time around at 10.6 degrees, he looked like garbage. He looked like spotting. This little spotting, you can see. He was spotted everywhere. He was totally brown. Almost looked like this. And then he got water. Boom. Opened up and started to grow again. So I have no doubt that these guys are all going to be fine. I don't expect to lose a single palm out of any of my collection except for a Chamrops up there that probably will probably spear pull. I would be shocked if it didn't. There's a Bermudana. I mean, these guys may look like crap for the spring, but they will grow back. And if we get lucky, we'll get a nice winter next year and we won't have these issues. Here's a Rosy Eye. Check this guy out, man. This dude is like seriously a champion. It's unbelievable. If this guy is literally a champion. Look at this Rosy Eye. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. Here's my Birmingham, which is finally starting to get to the point where it's putting out some bigger split leaves. Or some fan leaves, rather. Sorry. Palmate fronds. Finally. And I'm going to take this guy off soon. Not yet. I'm going to let all this melt. It's like a sarcophagus at this point. I'm going to let this melt on its own. I got to tell you, for the 10 minutes it took me to cover him, glad I did this. On the Butia Jubea hybrid. Look at this. He would not be happy. This water on his crown. He may look a little bit ugly for a little bit, but I probably I saved all of his growth. Look at that. So I'm just going to let all this melt naturally, because it will. It'll melt. I saved this guy, and I'm glad. He's one of the three I've mentioned that I will always protect and help. And I'll do a video for everything in back. Miners and Lisas, and I even left a couple of Robustas outside. This guy's got weighed down by a ton. So I'll do an update on those guys. I'll give you a quick little view of my Riverside, which you guys know I cherish. Here's my windmills, knocked off the ice, and these guys don't seem to really had many issues. So I'll do an update where I walk around that side, do Palm Corner, and actually I'm gonna take you guys down to the back too as well, once the ice is actually passable. So that's part 2 of today, and I'll do probably a 3 or 4 part as well. So I'll walk everybody through everything. There's a lot to show off. Curious how the Birminghams, the little tiny Birminghams up by this street at the end of our driveway, all the way at the top, never had any protection, never seen anything, how those guys are doing. But so far, oh boy, I'm almost dying up here. This ice is so dang big and thick. So far, everything for 28 degrees, man. It's ice, but it's not that cold. So I think these guys they'll be fine. Look a little bit ugly, but we'll continue to document it, and I'll be back later on today with some more. Take care, guys.